Hello everyone, BR Newman here with this month's Astrology Tarot forecast, consisting of this month's most relevant astrological transits, as well as a 3-card tarot spread drawn specifically for your astrological zodiac sign. If you're watching this on YouTube, follow this up with a trip to my website, IamHELIOS.com, through the link below. If you want to gain clarity and confidence regarding a decision, a relationship, parenting techniques, travel, business, self-discovery, anything, I offer all kinds of readings, tarot and astrology. And if you're at all interested in learning how to do this stuff, I have an epic course enrolling now that you're going to want to know about. All kinds of new features, products, and services are available there for various affordable rates. And there's some free stuff there too, so please do check it out. So what do we have going on here? These 3 cards have been drawn for Leo, in which you have a central theme and 2 doorways to choose from as you proceed. The central theme is like a snapshot of your current situation, but it's also the essence you must embody in order to fully see the nature of these 2-dimensional timelines on either side of it, and then choose the doorway which is the best match for you. So let's consider your central theme. The 5 of Wands. Like all 5s in tarot, this has ties to Kabura on the Tree of Life, Sphirith number 5, known as the Sphirith of Strength. It's judgment, it's boundaries, the foundation of stringency, so it's not always pleasant. In this case, as manifest through fire, through Wands, this is conflict, or drama for the sake of itself. It seems rather needless, but it serves to remind you that it is unnecessary. Perhaps you just need to get fed up with it. You need to look at it head on, straight in the face, until you're absolutely tired of it. And this may be surfacing over and over to provide you the opportunity to do exactly that. Enough is enough, but only when enough is enough. Until you decide, apparently you haven't yet had enough of it. Embracing this card would entail honestly taking a look at what no longer serves you, what you've outgrown. Embracing this card entails total acceptance of it. Total acceptance of the fact that you've outgrown it, that you no longer need it, that it no longer serves you, that it's not in line with who you truly are, and also that it's your responsibility. So long as it persists, it is persisting only because of you. So the intent of this card, though it may seem needless at first, is to actually strengthen your ability to set healthy boundaries. And you have to admit, there is a lot of needless drama in this world that really needs to be kept in check. We all collectively must learn how to do this, and that's the role of this card, and that's the role of Kabura manifest through fire. If you feel ready to set the necessary boundaries, the best time to do so might be now. If you don't yet feel ready to set such boundaries, this card does ensure that the needless drama will persist until you are ready. Everything will happen within its right time, and you'll know when that time comes. Continuing on from your central theme, you can choose the left-hand path. The Sun. This major arcana card stands for creativity and persuasive power. It's the joy of life. When the sun rises, the truth is revealed. Its presence within a tarot spread represents the end of illusions, but only if fully embraced. Embracing this card entails choosing optimism, finding the unconditional light within yourself, making it your priority, your focus, your driving force, your inspiration. The sun is about giving. It's about generosity. With such generosity and such faith comes vitality, a strong sense of purpose, and with that, clarity, confidence in one's own position in the world, in one's own worthiness to exist, in the value of one's own natural gifts, and their prerogative to be of service, to shine this light upon others, and to inspire others to do the same. It's true, the sun is the very thing that makes life possible, but even as it's at its highest point in the sky, we can deny it. We can shut ourselves away and let all of the opportunities it brings with it pass us by. This card surfaces to remind you to not do that. Don't let it pass you by. Step outside. Walk confidently into the light of day. Show yourself. Allow yourself to be seen. The sun is trying to reveal you, because you are worthy of being revealed. Continuing on from your central theme, you can choose the right-hand path. The 7 of Cups. Like all 7s in tarot, 7 of Cups is associated with Netzach on the Tree of Life, Sphirith number 7, which is sometimes referred to as the harsh kindness of God. A temporary blockage that's placed before you. An obstacle that compels you to build up strength, to build up enough potential energy to burst through that obstacle, so that when similar obstacles arise in the future, you effortlessly transcend them, perhaps not even noticing them, and that's the kindness. So it's a temporary obstacle, but it's strength building. It's for a purpose. So in this case, as manifest through water, through cups, this is the experience of integrity after resisting some temptation. So the obstacle is some form of temptation. Something that no longer serves you, something maybe you've outgrown that keeps drawing you back into it. So the experience here is facing that temptation, resisting that temptation, and then feeling good about yourself. A renewed faith in self. So that's the kindness, that's the gift, that's really the intention of this obstacle. It may seem unnecessary, but it's not. The temptation keeps surfacing to give you the opportunity to demonstrate to yourself what you're capable of, to demonstrate to yourself what kind of strength you actually possess. So this reading I gave you here sets the stage. We're about to cover your astrological influences. To take this tarot side further, check out my website IamHelios.com and take the Choose Your Own Tarot adventure. And this completely free feature will take you through a much more elaborate tarot reading and ultimately a fate card and a very specific brainwave entrainment frequency designed to make your life easier at this unique juncture. Of course, to get truly serious and very specific in the most useful way possible, you're going to want to contact me for a tarot reading, for an astrology reading, or a tarot-astrology fusion reading. You'll be so glad you did. Now here are the most relevant transits for this month. You might want to write down some of these dates. Starting off, we have on February 3rd, Mercury in Aquarius sextile Mars in Sagittarius. An excellent window of time for getting really clear about large-scale dreams, communicating your feelings and thoughts. Enthusiastic expression can do a lot to help you get really clear about your ideas, to help you solidify them, to help you actualize them. On the 3rd of February, you have Venus in Aquarius square Jupiter in Scorpio, and this can at times be problematic because it can bring challenges regarding money, love, and communication, and considering that juxtaposed with the Mercury in Aquarius sextile Mars in Sagittarius, this could cause confusion. This can bring a slight bump in the road, a temporary confusion or obstacle that compels you to increase your effort, to strengthen something, to get a little more clear and more certain so you can burst through the obstacle, training yourself to have an easier time with similar obstacles in the future, so it's not without purpose. And then on February 6th, there's a transit that could be rather pleasant, Venus in Aquarius sextile Uranus in Aries. You might find that you have a little more social grace and a little better luck when it comes to your love life and your finances. Artistic expression could come quite easily at this time. This is a wonderful time for launching something new, a new idea, a new business idea, or making romantic suggestions to your partner or to someone new. On the 10th, you'll have the Sun in Aquarius square Jupiter in Scorpio. So this is where exaggeration can happen. You might overestimate yourself, so just be cautious. Stay humble, stay realistic, make sure you have all of your details in order before you take action. Just be cautious. In Jupiter in Scorpio, you might find yourself to be a little loopier than usual on that day. You might find yourself staring off into the distance, unable to fix your attention on what you need to fix your attention on. Don't worry, though, about this fleeting transit. If you have to focus your mind and you have to concentrate on that day, this is also a wonderful day for collaboration, so don't be afraid to ask for help. With the Sun in Aquarius, sextile Uranus in Aries, all forms of collaboration are really positively aspected, so you might consider bringing someone else in to help you get the job done, whatever that job happens to be. On February 15th, you'll have the new moon in Aquarius. Now this is a big deal. This is when creative solutions might come into your mind. It's like getting upgraded. This is the Epiphany Day. You might find that such realizations and blasts of clarity can come to you through communication, through collaboration, so this has been a repeating theme thus far this month. On February 17th, you'll have the Sun in Aquarius conjunct Mercury in Aquarius, so this is when your mind expands, your intellectual capacity increases, and your focus definitely by now will have returned to normal, but you might find yourself, kind of boosted beyond your usual capacity. And then on the 21st, you'll have Venus in Pisces conjunct Neptune in Pisces. Again, referring back to collaboration being enhanced this month, this carries with it implications that collaborative creative efforts could blossom into something more, whether this means something romantic or that the project, whatever it is that you're working on together, goes further than you would expect it to go, turning into something more beautiful than you anticipated. On the 25th, you'll have Venus in Pisces square Mars in Sagittarius. You might feel a little lonely, a little neglected, and with Mercury conjunct Neptune in Pisces, you might also feel a little confused. Perhaps confused as to why you feel this way. You might feel this way even in the midst of a loving, supportive community. And that's how you'll know this is merely the fleeting effect of an astrological transit, and there's some purpose to it. You can actually use this feeling as a means of tapping into some trauma sources in your own life, and maybe resolving them, moving through the energy that you feel. You can separate the feeling from the subject, and then ask yourself, where is this feeling affecting my experience? Feel it in your body. And go as far as asking yourself, when did I last feel this? Are feelings like this markers along some pattern I might need to look closer at? Now, of course, in addition to these tarot astrology horoscopes, I have also provided a set of entrainment frequencies, binaural beats, isochronic tones, and subliminal audios that will assist you with all of these challenging aspects. So listening to that regularly will help you address these transits appropriately, both the opportunities and the challenges. And you can find those on my YouTube channel or at IamHelios.com. through the link below if you're watching this on YouTube. Also on the 25th, you'll have the Sun in Pisces sextile Saturn in Capricorn, so despite all of the challenging aspects going on, this will be a day of things getting a little more refined, rough edges getting smoothed out. Through this beneficial materialization of abstract ideas, circumstances and subjects you may have been struggling with get brought into focus, perhaps presenting themselves as something a little more workable, for which you can develop and implement practical, tangible solutions. There might be a very productive day on the 27th with Venus in Pisces sextile Pluto in Capricorn. This makes for intuitively guided creativity derived from practical considerations, meaning that your intuition will guide you in the direction of developing systems that actually work to materialize your vision, rather than doing what it sometimes does, guides your awareness and your attention towards some figment of your imagination, some castle in the sky that'll never find its way into the material realm. So this has the potential to be one of those cases where it just happens differently. And I certainly recommend taking advantage of this date because on the 28th, the following day, you have Mercury in Pisces square Mars in Sagittarius. So this is where misunderstandings can take place, and you might find that your communication is stifled. Ideas that you would like to express just don't come out right. So if you are at all, by this time, in any way, undergoing some process of collaboration, which seems to be a theme this month, make sure that you're communicating your ideas very clearly before the 28th. Make sure that whatever it is that is your part of the project is conveyed properly, so that everyone knows what you're doing. Because when it comes to the 28th, Mercury in Pisces square Mars in Sagittarius, if you attempt to convey what you should have conveyed before, you could find that people simply don't understand you, or you just have a really hard time conveying simple ideas. They may eventually understand, but you'll have to work harder to get there. Fortunately, the solution is written into this day, because also, on the 28th, you'll have Mercury in Pisces sextile Pluto in Capricorn, so this is when compassionate communication can go a long way. And this, of course, implies that any misunderstanding that might take place because of Mercury in Pisces square Mars in Sagittarius may be due to an apparent lack of consideration or compassion. So to ensure that you are on guard for misunderstandings, be especially compassionate and cautious with all forms of communication that take place under the influences of these transits. So that's a wrap for this one. Check out all of the new features on my website. Of course, you know I offer readings, astrology readings, tarot readings, and astrology tarot fusion readings. And as you may already be aware, Tarot Secrets Revealed, the Ultimate Tarot Mastery course, is now enrolling, and you can secure your spot within the course for as little as $33 per month. Very small investment considering you would be walking away from this course having mastered the art of tarot to an extremely rare degree. Seats are limited and this opportunity may never come again. So yes, absolutely, get in on this action now while you can. What you might not know is that I am now offering custom empowerment packages, which consist of binaural beats, isochronic tones, subliminal audios, and other forms of brainwave entrainment tailored specifically to either your astrological wiring or any set of requests based on just about any desired results. So you can either discover what your astrological placements sound like, translated into sound, and not just any sound, sound that directly benefits you, accentuating, amplifying your natural gifts, and helping you to overcome any of the limitations that might be written into your astrological makeup. Or we can work together examining your unique set of circumstances to develop a special set of frequencies designed to help you bring about the results you want. It's really easy to get this going, so just follow the link below to get this started. A fun and free service that I now offer there is the Choose Your Own Tarot Adventure. So this is an automated tarot reading that's in the Choose Your Own Adventure style. Ultimately, you land on a single fate card, and with it, a set of frequencies that help you bring out the best aspects of that card. So if you're watching this on YouTube, below this video I've provided a set of direct links. So if you want to book a reading, sign up for a course, order one of these Astrological Transcendence packages, or just see more information about all of the above, it's all there for you, so just follow those links, and maybe I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for watching.